Well done, Chris. Another amazing drive by you. Amazing training effort by Emma Stewart, having first and second in the race, and she's a pretty special girl.
Yeah, she sure is. She just keeps getting better and better each week. Tonight was the first night that she's actually, not got to the front, and it was all different for her. But she travelled really well and nearly dropped in round the turn. But Clayton said her last 50 will be the best, so decided to stay out, and she just wore the other one down, which was great.
Yeah, you stole my thunder. I was just going to say that to you. You just went for that little slight breather just coming to the turn, and you could see you were in two minds, but you elected to stay there.
Yeah, well, she was just travelling too well. I thought she doesn't really, she wasn't off the bit, and thought she didn't need to sort of regather herself and would just keep going, and that's what she did. She sort of stuck her head in front and didn't know to run right away, but she did enough, and that was super.
Had to do it the hard way. There was no gimme there. You had to do a couple of moves in the race, and he just proved too strong.
Yeah, things sort of didn't pan out exactly like we would have liked, but he was able to get a good trail and poked around, got another good trail, and had to probably come out a little bit earlier than what I would have liked, but he was really good.
Had to do a bit of work early, obviously. Going prior to the race, what did you think was going to happen at the start?
Well, I didn't really know. I didn't know if I'd be able to lead, but as soon as the gate left, I saw that Gavin wanted to get out hard, so I knew we couldn't get across him, and he was always going to get to the front once the other one got there. So, we just had to wait and see what happened, and thankfully we got cover for a while, and he got a bit of a breather.
Despite doing a little bit of work early, the lead time was 44.4, and as you mentioned, concealment came around 3 wide. One thing was quite noticeable, he seemed to settle pretty well.
Yeah, he's a perfect little racehorse. He goes when you want and then just drops a bit and travels really sweet and then goes again, so couldn't ask for any more.
You made your run just prior to the turn, and he just sort of put a gap on him, and he looks to be the real deal. He's a very nicely compact horse and plenty more scope for him going forward.
Yeah, Clayton's always thought he was, the pick of his 2-year-olds this year, and the way the season's going, he's probably right.
Well, congratulations on another winner. Well done to Emma and Bill and Ann Anderson here trackside. We'll have a chat to Bill and Ann in a few moments' time. We'll allow them to get their photos with the horse, and then we'll have a chat with both of them in a few moments' time. David James and also Donna Egan from Empire Stallions, Les Joslin. We'd like to acknowledge them. They'll be very tonight. Phenomenal. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Robbie. First of all, I just want a big thanks to everyone at home, our parents, Amanda's parents, and everyone that chips in, whether they're paid or volunteers. Without them, we wouldn't be here tonight. Bill and Ann, we've probably had a bit of a rough trot lately, but they've been there the whole time, so I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, look, it's an emotional time. As we know, when you get to these big races, there's so much expectation, so much hope, and you dream and you believe that, you think that your opinion can stand up when it counts. And I know you've had a lot of time for this horse. She's always shown to have brilliant gate speed. She's always been a high-speed horse, and probably if there's been a slight criticism of her, she's probably just lacked a little bit in the stamina department. But she had a bit of a break. She came back for that Platinum Sprint race, I think, not long ago. It was a $40,000 race, and she might have been a little bit underdone. But since then, you can just see the improvement in her, and you've had her peaking on the right night.
Yeah, we I asked Bill and Ann if we could take her to Sydney. There was a MO penalty-free one, and she went up there and went good in the heat and had no luck in the final and come back before the Platinum, and just things went wrong and she wasn't right for the Platinum, and she went home and had a spell, and just another one of Lauriston's that just turned out looking amazing, and yeah, she's coming good at the right time, that's for sure.
As you've said to me many times before, barrier draws, sometimes the number is just a number. And in this case, it was just a number because it turned out to be a good number. There was plenty happening up front. The leader pulled hard and pretty much set it up as a real fast run race. The other favourite was doing all the work, and you being the third pick in the market was just sitting there biding your time, and couldn't have a better driver on to time his run.
Yeah, well, as you say, everything worked out well for her. She was good last week. Got beat by the stablemate, but she still was very good. And then barrier draw come out, not what you would have chose if you had your choice, but you know, you knew for well that the ingredients were there, that perhaps it might be a genuine run race. So when you've drawn bad, that's what you require. And you know, she's veteran of 10 runs now, and you know, she's just progressively got better each run since Emma and Clayton have had her. And yeah, no, nice horse going forward, I'm sure.
We got the draw. He's been plagued with bad draws, and he's always had to run second fiddle to Emma and Clayton's good horses. And tonight it worked out great, and he had got the good run, and he's developed into a really nice horse now, and he was able to get the job done.
He was. That was his 11th win from 21 starts. He's always shown pretty much from day dot that he's always been above average.
Yeah, we've always liked him. He took a while to get going as a young horse, but every time you took him out on the track, he just got better every time. And it's the same now. Every time you take him to the races, he just gets better. And it's just a great thrill. The amount of work that everyone does at home, the hours and after hours, people don't realise how much work you put into these horses. And it's a team effort, and that's what we're here for.
He blitzed them. Well done.
Thanks, mate. I just got to take my hat off to this horse, mate. He is unbelievable. What he's gone through the last fortnight, and to come out and have to do all that work early. And, you know, I wanted the second favourite to be sitting outside me for longer, but it was gone, turned for home. And, you know, I've had to try and kick away, and I pinched a bit of a break, but, you know, he just switched off. But, look, he is an incredible horse, and, you know, there's plenty of people I'd like to thank. Rob Watson won, definitely, but this win goes to Mick and Jen Stanley. What they've helped me with the last 2 or 3 weeks has been unbelievable. So my hat goes off to them, and if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have been here.
Kim, obviously during the week, for those people looking from the outside, you've had some issues with the horse, and there was probably some discussion throughout the week whether he was even going to make it here tonight.
Yeah, look, Richard from the stewards come out, the vet come out and had a look at him during the week. Our vet passed him on Tuesday. Richard come out on Friday morning and watched him work and everything. Then he's watched him trot up tonight, and he said, you know, he left it up to me. He said, "You happy enough?" And I said, "Yes." So compared to last week, I'm very happy. And look, he was 90% better than last week, but he's still only 80% right.